and the jet lag also hit me pretty hard. My body is just kind of like, what is going on? There's an issue with my transcript, basically. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas to you all. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. We are in my car today because I'm finally able to drive again. We are back in New York, everybody. I am at a park right now where I came a lot growing up. I'm just sitting here. I've been like watching the geese and everything. It is also 2024, so Happy New Year to everyone. I figured I would do a little sit down chat with you about kind of the past few weeks and what they looked like for me since coming back from Australia, because it was quite the trip back and the jet lag also hit me pretty hard. My first week or so, I would say my sleep schedule was off so bad. I was basically nocturnal. I was like sleeping during the day and I'd be up at night, which is obviously not what you're supposed to do. I just kept waking up at like 2 or 3 in the morning. It slowly, gradually kind of decreased. So like the first week, I was just like a zombie. I feel like my sleep schedule was really bad and I kept falling asleep by like 5 or 6 p.m., which is so bad. And then I'd be up at like 3 in the morning. Eventually, I kind of got it where it was like 5 a.m. to kind of more like 7 p.m., which was a bit better. And then I got it to like 6 a.m. to 6:30 and then to like 8 or 9. That's kind of been where I've been at. But I have been able to stay up till like 11 now. And I made it for New Year's, so it's all good. But I've also noticed that my body's been in kind of a bit of shock since being back. It was definitely really confused with like the cold. And I don't even know if it's necessarily like the cold that's the issue. I think that it was more just the change of seasons, because your body kind of naturally goes into more of like a slower hibernation type of state. And I don't know if you guys remember me saying when I was in Australia that I had noticed my body was craving that cold feeling around September or October-ish. And then being thrown off that schedule, I think, of my body naturally wanting to like slow down and expect the cold. Me not doing that because it was summertime in Australia. Coming back, I noticed that my body is just kind of like, what is going on? I've been trying to readjust back. It's also different because I just came from a very, very sunny place and I'm now in a place where we have literally no sun. Today's like the exception, but the past week and a half to 2 weeks have been so cloudy. Like it has been so cloudy, which has not been fun because then you don't get any sun exposure whatsoever, and that's when like the seasonal depression starts kicking in. But I haven't been feeling that much since being back because I've only been back for 3 weeks now. But I did notice that I started feeling really, really tired during the day. It's just kind of how you start to feel when you haven't had sun for a while. And so I am back on my vitamin D supplements and everything to try and keep my body up with my levels because they were just naturally super high in Australia. Yeah, and I'm enjoying being outside today, or like kind of getting out and about today and getting to see the sun, even though we do get a lot of sun in my house. So my first week was basically sleeping. My second week kind of turned into more of getting admin type things done. I've been emailing with my school and with Wollongong because there's an issue with my transcript basically, so we're like trying to figure that out. I think they're working on that currently, to my knowledge. So it's still not official that I have graduated because I don't think Albany has my transcript officially. There's just a whole issue, and I think there was a problem more on Albany's side, but I think it's getting worked out. But I can't wait till I can officially say that I'm graduated. So we've been sorting through that, and then I also had to get my car insurance figured out, so I couldn't drive for about a week even if I wanted to. But driving actually came back super naturally. I did not have that big of an issue. Everyone was like, oh, are you gonna have issues driving back on the other side of the road? And actually I didn't. It kind of came back pretty naturally because I didn't drive much when I was in Australia. I was being driven and chauffeured around everywhere. So thank you to everyone who was driving me places. But I'm back in my car and back to driving. I do notice though that sometimes when I'm driving, my brain will naturally be like, oh, you should be on the left, or like turn into the left. Like I know sometimes my brain will think it, but that doesn't mean I actually will, because then I'm like, no, you're in America. So we figured all of that stuff out. I had to get my PA driver's license because my family, for those of you who didn't know, my family moved across the border to PA when I was away, so we're technically living in PA now even though our lives are still all in New York. So it's kind of this like weird thing that I technically live in PA now, but I've grown up in New York and my life is still basically all in New York. We just drive across the border. Yeah, so I had to switch my driver's license over, had to figure out all of that stuff. So that was kind of the second week. And then the third week was Christmas, getting prepped for Christmas. We had family come over. I haven't seen my extended family since before I left either. So I got to see my grandma, got to see my uncles and my cousin. And I actually got my cousin to try Vegemite, so I'll put that clip in. This is my cousin Callie. And she's gonna try Vegemite toast. Yeah. I'm kind of squatting a bit.
I'm scared.
Okay, don't be scared, Callie.
It's good. Well, it's questionable. me take a bite.
This is awesome. This is great.
Oh, it's just butter.
You just taste butter?
Hold on. I'll try to eat
Oh no, I taste it.
Hold on.
Oh, she's going in for another bite.
It's actually good.
That's a real champ.
I
right
put it
there.
on pretty like light.
It's not bad.
Yeah, right? It's kind of odd. Isn't it?
How would you describe it?
There's
It's
the
like-
bite.
I don't know. It's like, it tastes like if butter was burnt.
It's like
Like burnt butter?
Like burnt butter. It has like a tangy aftertaste. It's like,
it kind of punches your tongue a bit.
yeah.
Your,
It's not, like, I'd eat it if I had to.
Right?
Like,
That's how I feel.
I wouldn't, like, eat it all the time. Like, out of 10, I'd
Yeah.
probably rate it, like, a 7.
7?
Or 6. No,
Yeah,
6.
6.
Yeah.
Like you eat it if you had to.
Yeah.
But wouldn't choose it.
I wouldn't just eat it, like, regularly.
Yeah, that's the rating, guys. She was one of the only ones who was brave enough to actually try it. We had my grandma try it as well, but she didn't want to be filmed. But yeah, nobody else has been brave enough yet. I'm gonna probably have my mom and my sister and my dad try it. And so yeah, then prepping for Christmas and everything, I helped my mom make a lasagna because we make lasagna every year. We have some Italian heritage in our background. So my great grandma was Italian. We use her recipe and everything. And my grandma used her recipe. My mom has used her recipe. So it's just kind of been passed down through the family and it's so good. We had that again this year, so I helped my mom make that. We are making lasagna. It's our holiday tradition. It's Christmas Eve. And we went to church this morning and this is our family tradition of making lasagnas. Mom's making one for the neighbors, and then Dad's cleaning. And I think Sarah's just chilling. But these are our vibes on Christmas Eve. It's a bit later now. It's like 4 p.m. and we are getting ready to go to a light show, like one of the drive-through light shows. I don't know if anyone who is in Australia, I don't know if you guys have these. You should let me know, but we're going to a little drive-through light show to celebrate Christmas Eve and just to do something together. So that's just kind of what we're doing this evening. And we finished all of our cooking and yeah, so we're gonna go head off. The box made it. Merry Christmas, everyone. We just opened all of our stockings and now we're taking a break to have brekkie and we're having bagels, which will be nice. Then we have family coming over later. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas to you all, and even all of my Australian audience, even though you guys had Christmas yesterday. You guys won't know that anyways because I'm putting this out later. Merry Christmas to you all. Yeah, and then we just had family over. My cousin tried Vegemite, which was funny. Then the week after that was basically just spending time with my family in the house because they were all home from work. Yeah, then New Year's basically came. We didn't really do anything too special this year, just kind of hung out with the family, and we stayed up and watched the ball drop in New York. Oh, here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo! So that was basically it to break in the new year, and that brings us to now. That's just basically what I've been up to I haven't been doing anything too exciting. It's just kind of been getting back into the routine of my life here and doing my things back around in my hometown. Working on getting a job figured out. Also just meeting up with more friends that I haven't seen in a while. I've also stayed in pretty good touch with my friends back in Australia, which has been nice. So moving on with like future stuff. I was planning on filming a video with questions about, you know, my life here, or questions about anything you guys want to know about the past few weeks. So if you guys want to know anything, I was going to do a Q&A. So if there's anything you guys want to know, comment it below and I'll scroll through the comments on this video and I'll pick some questions to answer. I'll probably post something to my Instagram as well. So if you guys aren't following me there, you can follow me there, but I'll also go through the comment section. But that's basically it. I hope you guys all had a great holiday season, spent it with your families. I'd like to hear about your Christmases as well and your New Year's, because I saw some of the fireworks and stuff from like online, obviously, of Sydney. I'm curious if any of you were there or, you know, what your Christmas traditions were, because I've heard that there's like, you guys do barbecues by the beach mainly because it's hot. Yeah, I would just be curious to hear what some of you guys did for your holidays. But anyways, that wraps it up. I hope you guys are doing well and I will see you in the next one. Peace out!